last 1 week, the news of Tamil Nadu's controversial YouTuber and whistleblower Savaku Shankar's arrest and the action by the police has been dominating headlines. A video clip has surfaced which shows Shankar claiming that he will be killed in the Coimbatore Central Prison. He also states that his hand was broken by Coimbatore Central Prison Superintendent Senthil Kumar. Recently, when Shankar was produced before a Madurai court, he was seen wearing an arm sling, fanning the flames that he was subjected to custodial violence as claimed by his lawyer. Was Savaku Shankar injured in police custody or in an accident when he was arrested? This was the bone of contention between Savaku's mother and the police on the other hand. Today, Shankar, who is currently facing legal scrutiny over his alleged derogatory remarks against women police officers, underwent a medical checkup at the Coimbatore Medical College Hospital. He had a dramatic outburst when he saw reporters, expressing fears for his safety while in Coimbatore jail. Now, these allegations by the YouTuber raises a serious question. Is the ruling DMK, which constantly accuses the BJP of suppressing freedom, particularly freedom of speech, itself displaying a surprising readiness to use similar tactics to suppress dissent? The arrest of Savaku Shankar and Felix Gerard, the one who interviewed Shankar recently when he spoke in a derogatory manner about women police officers, has yet again caught our attention on how governments, irrespective of their political ideology, view freedom of speech. For nearly 2 years, Shankar has been a big problem for the ruling DMK. He would criticize the previous AIADMK government, and when the DMK took over, he began criticizing the MK Stalin-led party as well. With a viewership of several lakhs, Shankar in his videos can be seen abusing and defaming people of all positions. He could also be seen using personal attacks, taking shots at the private lives of MK Stalin's family and others. Even senior bureaucrats, police officers and state judges could not escape Shankar's verbal assault. Shankar is now in prison, with 7 cases filed in different parts of the state. The arrest of Savaku Shankar with claims of alleged custodial torture has sparked a debate on the subjects of freedom of speech and whistleblower rights in the state of Tamil Nadu. That is it for now. For more such stories, subscribe to India Today So South. I am Afreen Hussain.